Whooped it. Bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese.
Hey bunnies, welcome to another Naked Sunday video. If you're watching on YouTube, if you are listening on Spotify or Apple or Amazon or Google, wherever you listen to your podcast, welcome to Naked Sunday, the podcast. I am Kissyface454, and today we're going to be talking about another book that I wrote. Before we begin, I just want to talk about where I have been for over a month now. I believe my last upload was the end of January, right? And I didn't do anything at all for February. I want to believe February, Black History Month, I was resting. I was living my softest life. I was waking up whenever I wanted to, going to sleep whenever I wanted to, eating whatever I wanted to, drinking whatever I wanted to. I was sick for a week, so that kind of, took me out as well. And I took it as a sign that I just needed to take a step back and relax and just live, just be present in the moment and just appreciate life for what it is and where I am or where I was. Okay, so that was February for me, and that's why there were no uploads in February. I do want to say though, in February, Valentine's Day is like top tier holiday for me, and I thought it would be the perfect time to launch a new book. When I started creating this book, it was geared towards couples, but as I was writing, I'm like, there are so many singles out there who could benefit from a book like this, so I ended up writing two. One for couples and one for singles. I do have it in an ebook version, but I also have a printed version, and when I tell you I cried actual tears while trying to develop and publish this printed version. Oh my goodness. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, you'll see that on the cover of the one that I'm holding, it has like a black line going across it. That's because this is the author's, not the author's copy, this is the author's proof. So this is, just making sure that everything looks how it's supposed to look before you guys can buy the official version, which official version is out, so you can go ahead and buy that, okay? Valentine's Day this year fell on a Tuesday, right? So I wanted this to be a book where it's like a week long of activities, 5 days of love. That's the title of the book, 5 Days of Love. Again, couples and singles edition. Now, after I did the 5 days of activities and I was ready to put it out there and publish it, I'm like, this is too short. This is too small. I need to put more things into it. What is it that I enjoy doing? Activities. When I go out with my kids to little chain restaurants or whatever, and they get their coloring pages, I'm definitely beside them coloring. I'm doing the tic-tac-toe, I'm doing the word search, I'm doing the find, seek, whatever. I'm doing all these things, and I've always enjoyed doing these things. And I'm like, I can't be the only one, right? So of course I Googled adult activity books, and I was so surprised that there were so many out there. Like, there are amazing, creative people out there making these gorgeous books that you can color and you can write and you can do all these things. And I was like, I'm going to do that. I enjoy doing it and I want to share that. So that's where the rest of the book comes into play. Now, what I want to do is go through both books with you guys so that you can know what to expect in each book. Now, in the beginning of the book, for both of them, this is the couples edition, right? 5 Days of Love. And it begins, 5 Days of Love is an adult activity book The couples edition is filled with 5 days of activities for you and your partner or partners to enjoy together, including puzzles and coloring pages. At the end of the 5 days, you and your partner should be a step closer to each other in your relationship. And for the singles, I wrote something similar. 5 Days of Love is an adult activity book. The singles edition is filled with 5 days of activities that allow you to love yourself. Be a better version of the person you were yesterday. To find the love that you require, you have to love yourself in the way that you deserve. By the end of the 5 days, you should feel more rested and connected to yourself. I'm so proud of these books. I am so proud of myself. I have been wanting to do this for so long, and I literally got up one day and I was like, what is stopping you? What is preventing you from doing something that you've always wanted to do? What is stopping you from just doing? Like, what's the worst that could happen? Like, you don't sell any? Okay, it happens. So I took the leap of faith and I did it. All right, so I want to jump into it. So the first 5 days is going to be pretty much you doing certain things either by yourself or with your partner or for your partner. And then at the end of the day, you're going to journal on how that assignment made you feel, how you felt after the day 1 or day 2 or day 3 activity, right? So for example, day 1 for the couples is buy your partner flowers. Day 1 for the singles is buy yourself flowers. The thing with flowers, and I even put it in the book, right? Let me read what I wrote. Why do flowers make us happy? Dopamine. When you see, buy, or receive flowers, dopamine is released and makes you feel better. It also evokes the feeling that something special is on your way. Flowers. If asked, what's the cheapest thing someone can give me that I would appreciate? It's flowers. Flowers, you cannot go wrong. Whether you picked it out of your garden or you bought it from the lady on the highway, or if you actually went to a store, if you ordered it online and had it sent to the person's job or to their house, whatever it is, flowers just set the mood, set the tone. It, again, the dopamine that is released when you see or feel or receive is just, you know, yeah, it really gets you there. It gets you there, man. So at the end of day 1, you would journal, how was day 1 for you? That's how that page looks. It's a blank page on the opposite side, and that goes on. You continue to day 2. Day 2, go for a walk. And it tells you, it gives you a little bit of instructions there on what to do on this walk, or, you know, with your partner or whether you're solo. Day 2 for the singles. Let me tell you exactly. Listen to the page turn. ASMR is also go for a walk, and you journal how the walk made you feel. How do you feel after day 2? Day 3 is have a quickie. Now, the day 3 quickie activity, if you're with your partner or partners, this one should be easy enough for you, right? This one is to help you connect with your person. If you're solo, should be easy enough as well. Find a spot, whether you're out in public, if you're adventurous enough, or if you're at home. But this is the challenge for day 3, okay? And it is have a quickie. And if you're solo and you have never gotten a toy before, now would be the time to invest in a toy. And if you didn't know, I do sell sex toys, nakedsundaytoys.com. You can grab a dildo, a vibrator, a rose, a butt plug, whatever it is that you need to enjoy your solo time. okay, for your quickie. Day 4 for the couples is give spontaneous head, okay? This is, again, going to help you to connect better with your partner. It's supposed to bring out or evoke spontaneity. Give spontaneous head. It's supposed to spark something that is probably lost or forgotten. Or even if this is something that you do on the regular, you know, it just makes it should help to make the relationship a little bit more fun, right? So that's day 4 for the couples, and day 4 for the singles is go to dinner. Now this is going to be you taking yourself to a high-end luxury restaurant. This is you treating yourself to a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 course meal and just enjoying the time by yourself, the luxury by yourself, connecting with yourself and doing things like this, putting yourself out there, taking yourself out on dates, buying yourself flowers. It's inviting that energy to you, right? The things that you expect from a partner if it's receiving flowers or going on dates or anything like that, these are the things that you're trying to attract. So you do this, you're attracting it to yourself, right? Your partner, your potential partner either sees you doing these things or you tell them that you've done these things and they know what you're expecting in their future relationship. Make sense? I hope that makes sense. All right, day 5 for the singles is a rest day. And on this rest day, this is where you're going to reset, okay? On this rest day, you're going to hire a cleaning service and have them clean the entire house. On this rest day, you're going to get a full body massage. On this rest day, you're going to get a manicure, a pedicure. You're going to get your hair done. On this rest day, right? And I know manicures and pedicures can be very stressful. I know, but you're going to rest while this is happening. You're basically pampering yourself on the 5th day as a single. As a couple, you're inviting a third or a 4th or a 5th or a 6th, depending on the type of relationship that you have. You're inviting someone else into your bedroom, in behind your closed doors, to have fun with you and your partner or partners, okay? Now, when you're inviting this third, make sure that it is someone that you trust. Make sure that it is someone that you and your partner have discussed having relations with, right? When you're inviting this third, make sure that, of course, they have been tested and they're clean and they're not bringing anything from outside of your relationship into your relationship. Make sure that you and your partner have discussed that if at the end of this, we won't be communicating with this person sexually or intimately without the other person knowing, right? Unless you're trying to surprise them with a threesome, then that's one thing. And even then, sometimes it's not the best surprise, right? Unless your partner is like, I don't care, sometimes it's not the best surprise. So make sure that you and your partner or partners are having conversations beforehand. But definitely do this activity though, okay? Bring someone else in. And that is day 5. And again, at the end of every day, you're journaling, right? So after you do the activity, you come back to the book and you write down how you felt, right? And I want, when you write these things down, you reflect on them. And I don't want you to write anything negative. I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But when you write negative things, you attract those negative things. You solidify, it permeates. I don't know if that's the word I'm supposed to be using, but it makes it more real, okay? So you want to write down positive things. You want to affirm positive things. You want to make sure that whatever it is that you're putting down on paper, whatever you're writing down, is something that's only going to be fulfilling to your life, okay? If you had a bad day, you had a bad day, and that's normal. It happens. It happens. But try to see the good. Try to appreciate that you had the day. All right. So after the 5 days are done, we jump straight into coloring. We jump into a crossword puzzle, like 2 across. When plan A fails, what's the answer? I'm not telling you, but that's that. 1 down, popular bondage toy. 3 down, something you said. 6 across, stopping yourself from reaching orgasm. What is that called? You know, yeah, there's another coloring page. There's a word search in here. What else do we have in here? Another gorgeous coloring page. This one is a, what's it called? A Mad Lib, okay? And it's a poem that I made up. And then you have to put in verbs, nouns, names, adverbs, and a number to finish the poem. And it's something fun to do, something lighthearted, something you can definitely do with your partner. All of these you can do with your partner, and I recommend doing with your partner for the couples book, okay? I have a drink in here. Forgot that I have a cocktail. This is the couples book that I'm still reading. So the couples cocktail, and I think it's the same thing for the singles as well, is Love Potion number 9. It tells you what you're going to need. It tells you how to make it. And then there's another little coloring thing that you can color if you want as well. I have a Sudoku in here. I remember at one point in my life, I was addicted to Sudoku. Like, I would buy the jumbo book of Sudoku. I had jumbo book of word search. I never really got into crosswords until maybe a few years ago, honestly. So yeah, I'm very much a puzzle girl. But that's that. I have a word scramble where you have to unscramble the words. I have a little thing you have to try, a maze. You have to get out of the maze. It's a heart-shaped maze. It's so cute. I want to do I'm going to do every single activity in this book because you know what? And then the last pages, I have the answer sheet right here for all the puzzles and all the word searches and whatever. And then I have affirmations. I'm just going to read a few of them. This is the couples one. The first one is, my partner and I both deserve to love and be loved. And you can do these affirmations all at once. You can do these affirmations once a day. You can do these affirmations however you see fit, right? And I could have easily put 1 affirmation per page and made the book even bigger, but no, save the trees, save the planet. Yes, we have to all do our part. Another affirmation on here is, my partner ensures that I always feel loved, cherished, and secure. Affirm these things with all of the above your partner. And that's the end of the book. That's the end of the couples edition. I'm so proud of that, man. For the singles edition, after the 5th day, after you've finished writing how day 5 made you feel, again, a coloring page. The coloring pages are a little bit different, except this one. This picture I loved so much, I had to keep it in both books. But you have the coloring sheet, you have the crossword puzzle, another color, another word search, color again. I love this picture so much. Color that. Mad Libs, just like the couples. Love Potion number 9. I feel like I should make this drink today. So it's vodka, peach schnapps, pink grapefruit juice, sugar, you're gonna rim, and strawberry, you're gonna rim, and garnish with strawberry. It sounds yummy, and I chose this drink because, again, it came out during Valentine's Day. It is 5 Days of Love. Love Potion number 9. I don't know if you guys saw that movie. It's a really old movie. I believe it's called Love Potion number 9, but it's a perfume, right? And the guy or the girl uses it to capture the guy, whatever. It's a really old movie. I don't even remember if I'm telling it correctly, but that's that. Sudoku's in there, the word scramble is in there, the maze is in there. affirmations, and the answer sheet. And then for the singles, your affirmations, a few of them. The very first one, I am enough even when I'm alone. There's a difference between being alone and being lonely. You're okay being alone. You're never lonely. You have you. Super cheesy, super corny to say, but it's true. Okay? Another affirmation is being in my own company is fulfilling and important. It's definitely important for you to be able to enjoy yourself, love being with yourself, love your solitude and your alone time. Me, loved it by myself, right? So that when you do, or if you decide, to have a partner, if you choose to have a partner, choose to invite someone into your life, you're not clinging solely to that person. That person isn't your everything, your world, and da 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 da. You can still be without them. Like, you still love them, you still care for them, but you're okay standing alone. Okay? Okay. And yeah, that's the singles one. And I believe it's 10 affirmations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 affirmations for both the singles and the couples. It's 23 pages of activities, I believe. Something like that. Or 20 pages of activities, I don't know. And then the colors of the books, so pretty. Like, I'm going through this, I've been going through this like pink phase, but now it's like a pink, nudie, neutrally look. I don't know. And it's a rose and then like a pastel. Love my books. Love the messages that they evoke. I cannot say enough good things about my books. Now, speaking of my books, I actually decided, because it's coming up onto a month now since I've released these books, right? They came out on the 14th. So I was thinking, I mentioned to my husband, and he's like, yeah, that sounds all right. I'm thinking to find 5 couples, right? Send them a hard copy. Each couple would get a copy of this, and they would have to do all the activities and document those activities as much as they possibly can. I know the head one will be difficult, and the threesome one will be difficult, and the quickie one will be difficult. That's 3 out of 5 activities already. But I want to gift this to 5 couples and have them experience this love. Like, I genuinely feel like this can bring a couple closer. Like, I have that much faith, okay, in this book. Like, I have that much, yeah, like I feel like it's, a thing that could happen, and I want to make that happen. So right now I'm on the lookout for 5 couples that I can give this to. Hopefully by the 14th of this month I can make that happen, because then it will be exactly 1 month to the date. I'm kind of like annoying like that when it comes to numbers. I like it to be either even numbers or exact numbers, or whatever. So that's that with that. All right, I want to find 5 couples and make that happen. Yeah. Other than that, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys, if you're listening via any podcast streaming service, enjoyed this episode. I hope that you guys buy the book, whether you're single or a couple. I hope you guys love the love that I'm trying to evoke and share and spread with you guys. I hope that you guys find the love and within yourselves and with your partners, and just enjoy each other. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you guys so much for supporting. All the links, here's the best thing to do. Find me on Instagram. That's the best thing to do. Find me on Instagram at Kissyface, KISSYFVCE. All my links are there. You can DM me and ask me any question in the world. I will definitely answer once you're not being rude or disrespectful or anything like that. You know how it goes. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Until next time, peace sign and kissy face. Bye.